As we age, our bodies naturally change, but one change that often sneaks up on us is belly fat. After the age of 55, many people notice that their midsection starts to expand, even if their overall weight stays the same. This isn't just a cosmetic concern, it can be a silent danger hiding in plain sight. Belly fat, especially the kind that sits deep around your organs, called visceral fat, can be surprisingly harmful. It acts like an active organ, releasing chemicals that mess with your heart, blood sugar, and even your brain. What's worse? Many people don't realize these dangers until it's too late. In this video, we'll break down 6 hidden health risks of belly fat after 55. Some of them you might not expect. Knowing them can be the first step to protecting your health and living longer, stronger and better. One of the most dangerous effects of belly fat, especially after 55, is its direct link to heart disease. This isn't just about being a little out of shape. Belly fat stores itself deep in the abdomen, wrapping around vital organs like your liver and intestines. That type of fat is called visceral fat, and it can actively release inflammatory chemicals into the body. These chemicals damage blood vessels, raise blood pressure, and cause harmful cholesterol levels to rise. Over time, this toxic combo increases the risk of atherosclerosis, a condition where arteries become hard and narrow, making it harder for blood to flow. This is a major cause of heart attacks and strokes. Studies show that people over 55 with excess belly fat are more likely to develop heart disease, even if they're not technically obese by BMI standards. It's the location of the fat that makes it dangerous, not just the amount. To make matters worse, many older adults don't show obvious signs of trouble until something serious happens. You might feel a little more tired walking upstairs or brushing it off as just getting older, but that creeping fatigue could be a warning sign that your heart is working overtime. The good news? You can take control. Regular physical activity, cutting back on added sugars and processed foods, and stress reduction can significantly reduce visceral fat and protect your heart. Your waistline isn't just a number, it could be a warning sign. If your belly is growing, your heart could be under silent attack, and knowing that now could save your life later. Belly fat doesn't just affect your heart, it also plays a huge role in your blood sugar levels. After 55, your body becomes more sensitive to the effects of visceral fat, and that can lead directly to type 2 diabetes. Here's how it works. The fat deep inside your belly interferes with how your body uses insulin, the hormone that helps control blood sugar. This condition is known as insulin resistance. When insulin can't do its job, your blood sugar levels climb, and over time, that can develop into full-blown diabetes. You don't have to be extremely overweight to be at risk. People with a normal BMI but excess belly fat are still more likely to develop diabetes. In fact, researchers often refer to this as TOFI, thin outside, fat inside. That means someone can look fairly lean but still carry dangerous fat around their organs. The risks become even more serious after 55 because our metabolism slows down and muscle mass decreases. Less muscle means your body doesn't burn sugar as efficiently, making you even more vulnerable. Plus, hormone shifts that happen with age, like decreased estrogen or testosterone, can make it easier to store fat in the midsection. Early signs of type 2 diabetes, like fatigue, frequent urination, and blurred vision, are often dismissed as just getting older. That's why many people don't realize they have diabetes until major health problems start popping up. The fix? Eating more whole foods, especially fiber-rich veggies and healthy fats, and getting consistent movement, like walking after meals, can help your body stay sensitive to insulin and keep belly fat under control. Don't wait for a diagnosis. Spotting the belly diabetes connection now can help you avoid a lifetime of blood sugar battles. It's something no one wants to hear, but belly fat is now strongly linked to an increased risk of several types of cancer, especially after age 55. This includes colorectal, breast, pancreatic, and even kidney cancer. And it's not just a small risk. Studies show that visceral fat can significantly increase your chances, even if your weight seems normal on the outside. Why? Because that fat around your midsection doesn't just sit there. It's metabolically active, constantly pumping out hormones and inflammatory substances that can disrupt the way your cells function. Over time, these substances can trigger DNA damage, support tumor growth, and weaken your immune system's ability to fight off abnormal cells. For example, excess belly fat can increase estrogen production in postmenopausal women, raising the risk of breast cancer. It also raises levels of insulin and insulin-like growth factors, both of which are linked to the development of colorectal and pancreatic cancers. Unfortunately, these cancers often go unnoticed until later stages, making prevention even more important. Keeping belly fat in check can reduce inflammation in your body and lower your cancer risk across the board. If this section got your attention, that's a good thing, because catching the connection between belly fat and cancer risk now could save your life down the road. And if you're looking to stay on top of smart, science-backed health tips like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is your health we're talking about, and what you do today could stop something serious from creeping up silently tomorrow. Believe it or not, what's happening in your belly can directly affect what's happening in your brain. Studies now show a clear connection between belly fat and cognitive decline, including a higher risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease, especially after the age of 55. Here's the science: visceral fat releases inflammatory compounds that can travel through the bloodstream and reach the brain. Over time, this chronic inflammation can damage brain cells, interfere with communication between neurons, and even shrink certain parts of the brain responsible for memory and thinking. One large study found that people in midlife with high levels of belly fat were 3 times more likely to develop dementia later on, even if they weren't overweight by standard measures. That's a huge warning sign. And it gets worse. Belly fat is also associated with higher levels of insulin resistance, which can impair brain function. Some scientists even refer to Alzheimer's as type 3 diabetes because of how closely blood sugar problems and brain degeneration are linked. The sad part? Many early signs, like forgetfulness or trouble focusing, are brushed off as just aging. But in reality, they could be symptoms of something much more serious already beginning in the brain. The good news? Reducing belly fat through simple lifestyle changes like walking daily, cutting back on ultra-processed foods, and staying mentally active can help protect your brain. Getting good sleep and managing stress also play key roles in reducing harmful inflammation. Your memory matters. Your clarity matters. And if trimming your waistline can help keep your mind sharp and your memories intact, it's more than worth it. If you've been snoring more loudly or waking up feeling tired, even after a full night's sleep, it could be more than just aging. Belly fat is a major contributor to sleep apnea, a condition where breathing stops and starts repeatedly during sleep. And after 55, the risk goes way up. Here's how it works. Carrying extra fat around the belly adds pressure to the diaphragm and chest cavity, making it harder for your lungs to expand fully when you lie down. In many cases, this excess weight is also stored around the neck and throat, narrowing the airway and increasing the chances of obstruction. The result? Loud snoring, restless nights, gasping for air in your sleep, and daytime fatigue. But it's not just about being tired. Sleep apnea is linked to serious health risks, including high blood pressure, stroke, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac death. Many people live with sleep apnea for years without realizing it. They just feel exhausted, forgetful, moody, or assume their energy is just fading with age. But if you're carrying belly fat and experiencing sleep problems, it's time to pay attention. Losing even a small amount of visceral fat can help reduce sleep apnea symptoms. Combine that with better sleep habits like sleeping on your side, avoiding alcohol before bed, and keeping a consistent bedtime, and you can breathe easier. Quality sleep is one of the pillars of good health, and trimming your belly could be the key to finally waking up rested and refreshed. You might not think of belly fat as something that affects your joints, but it does. And after 55, the risk of osteoarthritis goes way up, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back. Carrying excess abdominal weight puts constant pressure on these joints, wearing down the cartilage that cushions them. But the damage isn't just mechanical. Visceral fat actually releases inflammatory chemicals called cytokines that can directly speed up the breakdown of joint tissue. That means even if you're not putting massive strain on your joints, inflammation from belly fat alone can make them deteriorate faster. People often assume their joint pain is just due to aging, but in many cases, it's amplified by fat stored around the midsection. And once that cartilage wears away, it doesn't grow back, leading to pain, stiffness, and sometimes the need for joint replacement surgery. The fix? Even a modest reduction in belly fat can ease the load on your joints and calm inflammation. Combine that with joint-friendly movements like swimming, biking, or gentle strength training, and you'll feel the difference. Healthy joints equal a more mobile, independent life, and that starts with taking pressure off from the inside out. Belly fat after 55 isn't just about how your clothes fit. It's a serious health signal your body is sending. From heart disease to diabetes, cancer, memory loss, sleep apnea, and joint breakdown, the risks are real and often silent. But the power to fight back is in your hands. Small lifestyle changes can lead to big health wins. Move more, eat whole foods, manage stress, and keep learning. If this video opened your eyes, that like button and subscribe for more life-saving health tips. Your future self will thank you. Stay strong, stay sharp, and take care of that body. It's the only one you've got.